Yes, sir. Yes, man. We back. We back. We back. It's your voice of a natural element, aka Hardin the Magician. You already know positive waves of energy headed your way collective. We're feeling blessed and highly favored wherever, whenever this video is finding you, morning, noon, night, any place in the world, anytime, any place. Free spiritual messages. These are your free spiritual messages. So just take what's for you and leave the rest. Always use your own free will and discernment in your own real life. These are just spiritual insights from behind the veil. Again, a slight descrambling of the energies around you so you can get a feel for kind of what's going on. And like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, tell some people about it. I mean, we're here, we're doing our thing every day. We got a bond collective. We're getting stronger and stronger every day. It's been some time. I feel like we're pretty strong. So, to tell you the truth, I was actually going somewhere, and but I feel like everyone wasn't ready, so I had some time. I was getting ready, and and this it's weird when this happens too. So I heard a voice in my head say, "Don't forget about me," but in like one of those like it's one of those like, "Don't forget about me" type of voices, like someone like injured, like I don't know. So it instantly started to it instantly started to key me into again these people who are again they're in the command center basement, they're on the floor, and they're trying to figure out a way to they're still trying to figure out ways to, I don't know, whatever, do things, but it's not working out for them. So I thought I had time. I just thought I'd throw and see what came out. It seems like today. So not only is it your finances, that we already talked about that. People are taking a pretty good look at your finances. Um, there's something here about you like going out, getting dressed up and going out places and like looking good and meeting people and like, let's say, like this person is pressed or these people are pressed because in the other reading it came out as more than one person. These people are pressed that you'll like meet new people or a new person that you'll like really connect with. They know about your like your magnetic personality and how you can like turn it off and turn it on, how you can go from introvert to extrovert depending on how you're feeling that day. Somebody feels like you might use that power to your advantage. This person's really pressed about that, about you like expressing yourself and like being confident and like being in the environment and being playful and drawing people in with your energy and having conversations and like it's like this person fears that you'll go to a banquet and like steal the show. This person fears that you'll go to like a suit and tie tuxedo, beautiful gown type of like like high heel shoes, hair to the nines. Like someone feels like you're gonna go like you're. They fear you being in an atmosphere like that and like stealing the show, or they feel like energetically when you go in environments like they feel like it's like that, like you become this like larger than life energy that draws everything in, and someone is like pressed that you're away from them and that you could possibly be in that energy and wielding it for yourself. And then okay, so you had ninth house and then you had Sagittarius in the ninth house. So again, something about you like going far and like meeting people from different cultures and like different backgrounds and like exchanging information, learning about each other, and like these people learning about you like intimately and seeing like what your regular people who don't normally get to experience your regular routine, getting to experience what that's like and like kind of it having a positive effect on them, you becoming privy to their daily routines and having a positive effect on you. Like this person's afraid of you building these people. I keep saying this person, but these people are afraid of the bonds you might be building. Like there's mad pressure there. Someone's brain is like flashing warning signs like, oh my gosh, what if collective is over there? Oh my gosh, what if collective is over? Oh my gosh, like it's like a panic mode. So you got somebody pressed like that, and what was that? 8-0. So again, a little bit of again your unconventional personality or nature when you choose to be in that energy being able to totally transform, again, you being in, we're at this ballroom gala, whatever, it's it's whatever expensive, those little sandwiches there with the little champagnes or whatever. Yeah, it's boring though, it's bougie and it's boring, and then you come in here, riding on a horse and like again sabering champagne bottles and making the band turn up the music, and like, again, you got this like ha 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 personality. It's like I can't stop. You know what I mean? Like the party goes up when you get there. So it's like somebody is feeling like that about your nature. Like, again, a lot of pressure there. And it's like absolute certainty that you're like this way or this is what you're doing. Again, perception. You don't have to necessarily be doing this, but this person is like absolutely certain that this is what you're doing. But also, again, just you being in the environment, in a new environment, generally like expanding just yourself, like learning new things in different ways. Like, oh, I didn't know, like where I'm, let's say, and like this is just a vague example. Let's say you don't drink espresso, or you drink espresso, but you drink it a certain way, and you go somewhere and they're like, oh, we do it like this, and you're like, oh, I never did that before. And it's like, oh, and you're having a great old time. Someone's like, doesn't want you learning about different types of espresso, or again, the sandwiches or whatever it is. They don't want you experiencing any different cultures. They know that, again, you have an addictive personality. Again, you'll instantly fit in. You're like a puzzle piece that will instantly fit into anywhere that you're placed. Someone doesn't like that. They don't want you getting settled in. And again, it's a very much someone from the past that you don't like, you because they're feeling left behind. This is very much that forget me not energy. So I don't know, you would know better than me, but again, it's somebody like that you left behind, that's sort of someone that would be overly concerned with like how you're making your money, what kind of money you're making now, and also, again, someone that doesn't want you going out there, making new friends, making a new friend group, or because again, this could be a group of friends that you don't hang out with, and like they're hoping that you don't like meet new people that accept you or something like that, right? So again, very much a lot of physical energy, a lot of physical energy being put towards, again, expressive, and your expressive and playful nature. Again, you're like in the environment, you're like the sun, you're shining, you've got a like very illuminated aura, a lot of people coming towards you. Again, you're very much plugged into like people's like you can read people well, like their instincts, like you can tell. It's like you're having a conversation with somebody and it's like the drinks are getting low. It's like you automatically just get up and be like, what, another one? It's like that kind of thing. You're sort of like, conversation scenario is like progressive when you're around. You're very much like focused on like your instincts are focused on like maybe the needs of the people in the present moment in the material, sort of like you have I'm not saying it's something that you have to actually pay attention to or put any energy towards, but it's like you pick up on those things in the environment kind of in a way other people don't, and like, you can use those scenarios to your advantage. Again, like you doing that, and then you walk away and someone is like, man, can you believe that collective? And they're great. Like, what? I never met somebody like that. You got to bring your friend, you got to bring this person around every time you come around, like things like that. It's like your reputation is starting to expand. Again, someone doesn't want you going in other places and showing people your true nature, and then those people like you, and now you're over there and you won't come back over here. Like someone's on the floor of the basement of the command center. Basically this person's a melted pile of goo on the floor, and it's like they can't get up because, again, these are the things that they're thinking about. This and like your financial situation and like how much better you could be doing. It's like somebody that wanted you to fail or suffer also. Like secretly behind the curtain, you could have left this person behind because of that reason. Because like what I'm getting is, and again with this, yeah, it's just like you being outside, being in the public, and it's like, yeah, you'd obviously be spending your money, and then like this person, again, it's like, oh, you must be balling, like how are you, like it's so much attention to detail to somebody else's life. Like I don't know, it's giving like definitely someone that didn't want you to do as well as you're doing, and it's like now that you're there, like I can't see how this person's having any resolution. It seems like their depression or whatever this is coming from the fact that it's like they can't knock you down. They can't knock you off your square. They can't talk you off your pedestal. Like they don't have a way in, and there's no way to stop your like ascension. Again, your stock is rising like 50 cents today, $1 tomorrow, 75 cents today. This person's looking at like, nah, by the end of the week, your stock's gonna go up like 10 points. So like, how can I stop this? What do I do? Like they're basically on the basement floor in like this energy. And I'm seeing how, again, if you flip it, this person maybe they're somewhere right now out in the public, like presently. Again, this is like present energy, something that's happening now, which was crazy because the first time I casted the numbers for this, it was a certain way. But then I was like, I didn't really set any intention behind it. So I was like, you know what? Let me like get the question firmly in my head, and then let me cast, and basically the same numbers came out, like basically. So again, the present is here. So presently, this person could be somewhere where they're celebrating or outdoors or being expressive or around a lot of people, and they're ha 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 and up, and they're have little champagnes and they're eating little sandwiches, and it's a good old time. But in the inner sanctum of their chambers, they're in their command center on the basement floor, melted, and they don't know what to do. Again, they're really thinking about is like they can't wait for, if this person's in a public celebration, they can't wait for it to end so they can go back to their machinations of how am I gonna wreck how can I wreck collective. At this point, it's seeming impossible. Again, it's becoming like an obsession. Someone's like, this seems unhealthy. It's like really taking hold in like someone's cerebellum or whatever, the lizard brain or the cerebral cortex or the frontal lobe or the hippocampus. I don't know, but it's stuck in their brain, yo. Their gray matter is infected with thoughts of you and like how to take you down. Like they see themselves as, and I mean, I'd have to go reread the story. Either way, they see you as Goliath and them as David, and you're the thing that should be taken down. Like it's becoming like a pervasive thought in this person's mind. He can't get it out. So yeah, they could be maybe right now in this moment having some type of expansion too, but again, they're not enjoying it. I see the efficacy of their plans, like all the energy they're putting towards their plans. It's like it's not happening. It's like even if they're having any success at all coming up with a plan, or even let's say they have some kind of way to actually get in your way or cause you some type of distraction or disruption, it's like even when they attempt it, it's like the plan is not going, it keeps like messing up. We could call it what it is, a backfire, but either way, it's just like it'll just blow up. It doesn't necessarily have to backfire. It's like blowing up in this person's face, like, repeatedly. So, and again, this is all something about, again, in the realm of this person's mind, all of this is going on. And what else do we got here? Well, obviously I made some notes because, again, they could see you, they could be thinking in their mind, again, perception-wise, that you're collaborating with people. And again, you're accumulating a lot of knowledge, maybe even material and financial growth. But again, your happiness is expanding, your knowledge of self, your love and fervor for life could be expanding. And again, this is what they don't want. They feel like, because this is how you get further and further away from them. Like if you already left them behind for reasons that you saw something in this person, you were like, oh, I got to get away from them, or I got to get away from this group of people. Now they're feeling like the further you get away, the more you're feeling like justified, or like, oh yeah, I was right to do that. So like, you're never coming back. And it's like, if you never come back, how can we destroy you? How can we destroy you if you're notorious? Right? They need you to calm it down. Okay, so that's where I started the video. Let's see what else you got here. So obviously I can't memorize all these numbers. I got more notes here. So this person, again, they could be staying up at night, again, plotting, or pretty much giving their energy to whatever these plans or these machinations of, again, taking somebody off their square. They want you off the pedestal. They want to David your Goliath. You see what I'm saying? That's a good one. That's exactly, if I could describe it, what I'm seeing in my mind is that it's not even knock you off your square or your pedestal. They want to David your Goliath. Exactly like that. Exactly the image you get in your mind when I say that is exactly what they want to do it energetically. I'm not saying they want to bring, and again, we don't promote physical violence or anything like that here, but energetically, that's what they want. They want you like in Loserville. They want you in this energy. This is somebody want to project this onto you. This is what they want. They need you on the floor, melted, thinking broke thoughts and not knowing what to do and being generally confused about life. That's pretty much what I'm getting here. Let's see what else you got in terms of numerical synchronicities. Yeah, again, vigils and insomnia. Again, this person, like I just said, they're up all night thinking of ways to. They're putting their energy towards what they're supposed to be doing. Normally, it would be like maybe some type of spiritual practice. Maybe you would stay up overnight and then you would pray or do something unconventional like that in that area if you're having a vigil. But this person, their religion seems to be hatred, and I'm not gonna say double dealing, but again, they're two-faced. Again, if this person's outside acting like they're having fun, this is a two-faced act. So I wouldn't trust this. What else we got? We got, and vigils, insomnia, trickery. So, and I guess, and calm. So I guess they're pretty fixated on this. This is not something that, this is, like I said, this is somebody's religion here. This is what they're about. This is somebody's religion. And I mean, they could be praying, they could be saying some pretty heavy prayers to the universe, but that seems dangerous, because again, you don't want to call in, right? You don't want to call in something bad on somebody, because again, if it's not meant for them, or suppose this person has divine favor, or again, it could just not be a part of their blueprint or written in their Akashic records that you're supposed to be the one to stop them. And it's like, yeah, that will backfire on you for sure. Karma will show up on you in different ways that you're not ready for, or you don't expect. And so if somebody, again, is spending all their spare time basically in like a cryogenic freeze, waiting for the day, like unthaw me in the future when we can attack the collective, like something like this. So someone's being a total weirdo. All right, show me. All right, show me some more. Show me some more right away. It happened right away. And I was, in my mind, the first card, I was like, is that the collective? I'm like, that's most likely the collective. Like you're just getting started with something that's starting to, yeah, exactly. Wow. So it's like you're just getting started with something, or like you have something in the works. It's not like a major thing yet, but again, you see that with researching your field or your product and like putting in the proper work, like showing up every day, it's going to be something. And again, you're kind of ready, even if you don't have all the knowledge, you're kind of ready to learn more. There's something here about like you're already on the path, and like you might not have everything you need or know everything about what you're supposed to know, but you've gotten started. And again, you can learn along the way, grow along the way in these types of things. 5 of Wands. Somebody instantly, that's what I said, someone has a conflict with that. Someone has a problem with that, right? A group of people. So I guess when I was saying somebody, and I said I should have been saying group of people, this is Spirit clarifying. It's definitely more than one person. They got a problem with that, right? Again, you're expanding, you're going out there, you're willing to learn the things you don't know. So again, more of that cultural expansion in the ninth house, going to different places that you wouldn't normally go and having daily routines in that area. And then so that becomes your regular life. And then you learn something different. You become like someone different. And when you return now, you have like those things that you were ingrained in for that amount of time, they become like your regular routine. So when you go back to your starting point where you had the regular routine before you traveled, you seem different, you seem expanded. You know what I mean? You're more culturally aware of different things. Like I said, you've had espresso in this fashion. So now you're telling all your friends to just do it like this. And they're like, so that sort of thing. Someone has a problem with that. And clearly, again, you're maybe not right away, but it's turning into pentacles. That's why I said maybe it's not fully realized yet, but you see how it could be something. And someone has a problem with that, right? Your pathway being open, but somebody wants to critique, again, the work, the pentacles, something, whatever you're learning, expanding on, whatever it is you're doing, your pathway is open. But someone here is like, again, these structures they don't agree with. Whatever it is you're building, whatever it is you're doing, it's like they're critiquing it. They're not applauding it in the environment. You know what I mean? Someone has a problem with exactly what you're doing. 7 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. Someone's being sneaky, manipulative, going behind the back of the environment and doing whatever they want to do. Some nefarious thoughts or actions or speech and thoughts before action. But 7 of Swords, again, it is about like a card of subversion. So there is action after the person's thought about it and maybe communicated or decided to not communicate whatever sneaky or manipulative thing they're doing. They're going to take an action, right? Thought-based action. 7 of Swords. All right. So again, you could be very soon, whatever it is you do, again, it could take off. You're very patient, very diligent, very intelligent, and again, open to learning and these different types of things. I see that you could end up working with someone or meeting someone, or this could even represent a group of people or a company. Again, that's very forward thinking and like very fast acting. They're like, right now things are happening for this person or this company, and it's like they kind of see what you're doing, because again, there's something here about you again being popularized or publicly recognized for what you do. And if not, like if maybe I don't know if there's someone in the collective that is actually about to be a worldwide sensation, but again, if it's not, it's in your environment, the people around you that you know. Again, you're very well known for what you do, and it's like there's someone here that wants to come towards you, work with you, definitely support you. Again, they might have a lot of like dynamic ideas of their own, and this person is not like the type to just like sit around. And this person's they're not all talk and no action. This person's all action, and they talk too, but they mean what they say, right? This person shows up, and what they say is what they mean for sure. So very serious person here. Very could also be career driven, but it could be around any area of their life. This person is going to be driven. It's just a driven person in general. They could like what they see in you and want to, because, well, I was going to get to it, because again, the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So again, this person sees himself as a queen. They could want to level you up. They could see what you're doing, see your situation, and be like, well, why don't you come over here with me, and then we work together. I mean, this person would turn to vapor if that happened. They're already a liquid mess. They turn to vapor. Now you have to be careful, because somewhere here, I'm gonna throw clarifiers on this. Somewhere here, someone is, I don't know if it's this person, but someone here wants to come in and make you like a fake or a false offer, or again, sell you a fake treasure map, derail you, something like that, right? And it's an emotional person. That's why I want to throw clairs, because this person here is fire. They're definitely in their action mode. This person over here, even though just represented by numbers at this point, in my mind, again, they're a puddle of liquid. They're goo. This person is like slime on the floor. They cannot rise. Yeah, see? Emperor in reverse. The person that wants to control, the tyrant. The person that, it's this person. It's this person, right? More than likely. So be mindful of that. Spirit is saying that you may have to discern between these two people. They may come off as like, I don't know, similar personality types, or I'm not sure. Or maybe this is even a person that you haven't met yet, that you're getting ready to meet with this world card. Like a cycle ends and then this person comes into your life, if they're not already there. I know I talked about definitely those healthy people. You guys are in each other's energy. I don't know how many of you have met across the timelines yet, and like things are starting to sync up. But something like that, be mindful of. There's an Emperor in the reverse. Again, a fake ruler, false leader. This person is not necessarily violent, but again, they're definitely a control freak and power hungry. Again, a fake leader, someone who wants to lead for leadership's sake, and they're like very forceful in their ways. Oh, let me get one more. That was beautiful. Tell me again. Right. So this is coming in more like a warning. Again, yeah, there's going to be a time for you to discern between two energies that seem like maybe they both might have like good interests, or your best interests at heart, but one of them again doesn't. And it's going to be the person that, because this person is going to be like more on the move. It's going to be less about like romance or feelings or how a person feels. This person is going to like want to get things done, take action. They see you taking action. They see you already. You're calling in your lightning bolts from heaven. You're already making things happen in the environment. This person wants to team their fire with your magic and see what could be produced. And there's someone here that's going to have more to say about like feelings and how they feel. And like you'll be able to kind of discern that this is the person. This is that Emperor in reverse, right? But they're going to come in as try to be a Queen of Cups, but Queen of Cups in reverse. So again, you're going to know this person's unreliable. And again, they probably have shown it to more people around town than they should have. And you might know about that too. Again, and then you get the vibe too that, this person is just, you probably, if you have a past history with this person, that's melted goo on the floor, or again, these people, seems like they're going to send at least one person towards you, maybe two, but you already have a bad stigma. They have a bad stigma on them where you're concerned. Like you don't, when they come around, it's like you smell something you don't like. So you're already, I see how your instincts or your antennas will already be up if this like enters the environment where you are, or if you get wind of it, or a message or something like that, this person tries to call you. I already feel like you're going to be like, oh, I've been saving something. Like you're already kind of ready for whatever that could be, something like that. But anyway, I'm going to leave that one there. This is one of our shorter ones, I think. Like, share, subscribe. Get in the comment section. Definitely, I had fun, collective, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed, stay highly favored. Yeah, that's it.